Okay, a big game on Friday night at Tynecastle. Hearts versus Aberdeen, third versus fourth. Hearts looking for more traction under new head coach Ian Cathro. Aberdeen looking to keep the pressure on Rangers in second place. Commentary from Liam McLeod.
Callum Patterson's heartbreaking news that he's out for the guts of a year means an opportunity has arisen for 20-year-old Liam Smith, who starts at right back. Don Cowie returns from illness and replaces Prince Blaban. That is a familiar Aberdeen team. It's the same one for the third match in a row, and Derek McInnes chasing a third win in a row before the shutdown. Ian Cathro and Austin McPhee delighted to get that first victory and the monkey off the back against Kilmarnock here on Tuesday, but they're under the cosh. It's McGinn's corner, and Reynolds flashes a header past, and he'll feel he should have put Aberdeen in front there. A terrific whipped-in corner by Niall McGinn. 2 wins in a decade at Tynecastle against Hearts for Aberdeen. It's not their favourite fixture. And this is McGinn, and that's McLean's header, and it draws a decent save out of Jack Hamilton. The Hearts have sat off Aberdeen, who have started this game so promisingly. And Kenny McLean testing the Hearts number 1. Hearts desperate to find the form that saw them sweep Rangers away here at the end of November. They haven't got anywhere near that. That was Robbie Nielsen's final game in charge. Here's Shinnie from Hayes. That's for McGinn. Well, Hamilton's there again. The Dons annoyed. They haven't hit the front yet. Came close to there. Reras did enough to put off McGinn. Hamilton was there too. Shinnie. Oh, he's going to have a go here! And then Rooney on the follow-up. He's normally so deadly on the rebound, Adam Rooney, but Graham Shinnie holding his head in his hands. That would have been quite some goal. Not sure what happened with Adam Rooney's end of the bargain. Scored on the follow-up against Hamilton on Tuesday. Couldn't convert this time. McLean, beautifully done. Lovely pass by McLean. This is McGinn, and that's Hayes! And that is 1-0 Aberdeen! And finally the Dons make the breakthrough. They more than deserve this, that's for sure. And the 1,500 or so Aberdeen supporters in the school end are in raptures. As well they might be. They must have been wondering if it was going to come, that goal, Derek McInnes. Cowie's free kick is dreadful. Not like him at all. Liga Rossi's got himself involved with a couple of the Aberdeen players off the ball. Ryan Jack's there. Ash Taylor, Johnny Hayes. The frustration spilling over from Liga Rossi. It's been lectured by Willie Collum. And here it was, and in the week Rob Kiernan has been offered a 2-game ban for getting involved in Perth. Igor Rossi, a little punch out there at Ash Taylor. Suter and Cowie. Here's Jonsson testing Logan. That's better. There's Jamie Walker. Desperate for space to shoot, and he finds it! And Joe Lewis saves at the near post. 10 goals this season for Jamie Walker. It's his first sight of goal really from outfield play. Aberdeen almost over the line. Away it goes by the sub, O'Connor. Here's Suter. Kitchen. Still, it's alive for Hearts. Jonsson. That came off Reynolds, and then Walker! And Cowie could not knock it past Joe Lewis. And that's the last action. Aberdeen end 2016 on a high. What a low it is for Hearts, though.
I think initially we probably lost the fight, you know, to make the game the way that we wanted it to be. it was difficult for us to get started, and you know, the game became probably closer to what Aberdeen wanted than what Hearts wanted.
There was no doubt for me, in my mind anyway, that we were the better team. I thought we were very accomplished, tidy for the most of it, making good decisions, the decision when to play and when to help things on, and recognise the strengths of the Hearts team.
Perhaps not the greatest spectacle, but a big win for Aberdeen. But Michael, a lot of criticism for Hearts after that match, for Ian Cathro in terms of his plan for this game and the execution. What was your assessment of it?
Well, you heard Ian Cathro himself talking about how it didn't really go the way he was planning out. I can't imagine you'd want this, where the 5 men in midfield are so narrow. At Tynecastle, you've got to exploit the width. I mean, look at the space that's out there. It means that it allows Aberdeen to get in their faces, to break down the play. You just watch what Aberdeen do as soon as they win this ball. 2-3 touches of Kenny McLean, bang, out wide. Out to the danger men, Johnny Hayes, to go 1v1 against the fullbacks. Hearts had absolutely no width to the game. Yet again, look at the space this time, Niall McGinn. You just don't want somebody like that with 20 yards to face up your fullback. And you look at Liam Smith, he's got his arms outstretched, he's saying, where's the support? You know, that is not the way you want the game to be set up. Tynecastle's such a narrow park, you want to get the maximum width in it. And that's what Aberdeen did. And in the first half in particular, there was so many chances coming in from the wide areas. Hearts just weren't able to, compete at all. Yet again, 2v1 in the wide area. Hearts have got nobody there. They set up so narrow with Novak sitting, Perry Kitchen just in front of him, and then you had Cowie and Hume as well, and Walker coming off the line. Here's Novak again, second half. They'd gone to a back three at times, where Novak was in the back line with Suter and Rossi. On this occasion, he's in front of those players. If you're going to play there, it allows your fullback, Reiras, to push up the park. This was Hearts' by kick, so it's a set play for them. But Novak has got to realise that he's the safety valve. He's got to block anything off in those wide areas. You cannot commit like that. As soon as you do that, Hearts are in trouble. But they've got enough bodies back. But look, Liam Smith and John Suter both run to the front post. Good play from Aberdeen, though. You've got to give them a lot of credit, because they recognised where the danger, or where they were able to get at Hearts and exploit them, and they've certainly done that with maximum efficiency. So, Scott, Hearts in flux. As for Aberdeen, back to basics for them in terms of team selection. 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, the complete opposite. Gone with the tried and trusted, Derek, over the last few games after a few patchy results. And it certainly worked for him, and you've got to give him full credit for that. He's seen that things haven't been happening, so he's gone back to the tried and trusted, and they've certainly performed for him. See, the thing at Aberdeen that it strikes me is that, Derek McInnes has been accused of changing things up a lot, and I think he's almost recognised it himself. Yeah. But I think it's when Ryan Jack was out injured earlier in the season, they went on a really good run. He's one of their mainstays. Derek McInnes really likes him. But he was out the team, they found a good shape. Maddison came in and was making an impact as well. It's when Ryan Jack came back from injury, he's tried to fit him back into the team. Shinnie went to left back at times, Maddison played off the wing, McGinn dropped out. They couldn't find the right balance. They've gone back to the old team of last year, and Maddison's been the one that suffered, but they've got the right shape, and ultimately that's what you're looking for. If Maddison's going to have to sit out for this time at the beginning, then so be it, because they've got the right balance at the moment. And Hearts have now made contact with the Aberdeen winger Niall McGinn about a possible deal. We'll watch that one with interest. The Lanarkshire derby now. Scott